The floods of '93 were just the first act in a summer of catastrophe for the Midwest. The cleanup is next. America's stand-up comics weren't there to fill sandbags, but now they are ready to lend a hand in the recovery. Garrett Glazer reports on their non-stop Laughathon.
It's high noon here on Melrose Avenue in Hollywood, and we are in front of the famous Improv Comedy Club, where for the next 30 hours, the world of comedy turns out for Midwestern flood relief.
I don't have any Heidi jokes. That's a very sensitive issue.
Tom Arnold, Bob Saget, and Kevin Nealon led off the day-and-a-half Laughathon.
Crime is down this year everywhere. It's because all the good stuff has been stolen already, right?
It was the utter devastation from this summer's record floods in the Midwest that brought all of the comedians together.
We all watch television. We all watch the people, their houses floating by. We know what's going on there right now, and it just makes you cry.
All afternoon, there was comedy of all kinds, ranging from the off-the-wall hatchet juggling of comedian Daniel Rosen to the Madonna mocking of Pam Matson.
My music is lame. Every song I sing sounds the same.
Well, now it's almost sundown, and yet the comedians and the one-liners keep on coming.
They actually asked Miss Arkansas to spell Mississippi. She said, "Why, is that the river or the state?"
To keep the 30-hour string of jokes unbroken, Brandon Bolin had the additional challenge of working to an empty house while the audiences were being changed.
And if there's one person sitting in the audience, you give it y'all.
After taping his Tonight Show in Burbank, Jay Leno arrived by motorcycle.
I think it's easy for us to raise the money. It's harder for the Salvation Army and those people to sort of take that money and then give it to the people and then drive out there and put sand in bags. I mean, that's where the real work is. You get a little embarrassed that you get all this adulation for doing it because it's really not that much effort on our part.
Among the other comedy stars waiting to go on, Tim Allen of Home Improvement and Sleepless in Seattle co-star Rosie O'Donnell, both rejecting the notion of any flood jokes.
You can't. No, you can't. I'm not going to do flood material.
I don't have any flood jokes.
Material. What's the matter with you?
Was that a prerequisite, flood jokes?
These people are injured and hurt. We're trying to eliminate this. What's the matter with you?
We're bringing levity.
How long do you expect to work for Paramount, fella?
Damn it.
John?
Once he got on stage, Allen jokingly complained about his vast new popularity.
12 years in comedy, now I'm a celebrity, which means I have a new name now. My first name is Oh My God, my last name, it's him.
Rosie O'Donnell mocked the perfect aerobics instructor.
22 and run, and how you doing, Rosie? I hate your guts, you stupid skinny bitch, why don't you die?
Well, they've been at it all night long. The sun came up a few hours ago, and believe it or not, they're still going at it.
But by Saturday morning, the once jam-packed showroom was down to an audience of just one. Steve Valentine played his combination comedy and magic act for a woman named Rachel.
She was sweet enough to sit there and laugh at the jokes, but she had a tendency to join in the act.
By 6 p.m., 30 hours after the first joke, the last of 208 comedians had had the last laugh. The flood relief proceeds will be given to the American Red Cross. In Hollywood, Garrett Glazer, Entertainment Tonight.
Officials from the Guinness Book of World Records were in the Improv audience for one particular comic. Ichi Guy set a new world's record for most jokes told in 1 hour, 676.